The emotions just pouring out. It means so much. The Golden State Warriors return to a familiar place. The 4th title in 8 years. The Dubs dynasty is still very much alive.
You, Steph, and Clay are going for a 5th championship. What kind of conversations to put you 3 guys in as far as not only as far as team dynasty, but also individuals?
You start talking about history, 5 championships. I think that obviously it puts us in rare, even more rare air than we are in. But it's the goal, you know, and by the way, the goal isn't to stop at 5. The current goal is to just get to 5. And, you know, it puts you in a totally different conversation. I don't like to necessarily put a number on things, but I don't see why we can't get 2 more championships. Why not? I don't see anything in the way stopping that. There's great players in the NBA, I don't doubt that. But I don't see anything stopping us from getting 2 more championships, so why not?
As the Warriors will dribble it out, will come up short here against the Lakers.
To be fair, I think this team maxed out.
How do you get back to being a championship team?
We have to bring this group back together as one. Have to be a team. You can't win with a group of individuals. Never works. And so we have to make sure that we're doing the necessary things that we have to do in order to form our team again. That's what made us unbeatable. You couldn't break our team. You may break one guy, you may break 2, but you can't break this team. And that's what made us unbeatable. I think our culture, the fabric was a little off last year. We need to get our culture back. And I think everyone is committed to doing it.
Earlier this morning, video surfaced of the altercation between Draymond Green and Jordan Poole.
You re-signed a 4-year deal to come back. Did you ever have any doubts that you would be back?
I mean, I think I'd be telling you a lie if I said no. Anytime you don't have a contract, you have to have a doubt because this is a business and at any moment it can change. With the way the year started last year, I heard all of the noise and if I'm honest, that didn't necessarily give me doubt. What gave me doubt is that I didn't know if I would have the opportunity to redeem myself. Not that that thing necessarily happened. When the world is saying, oh man, now all of a sudden you're not worth the money you make. You know, or you're the cancer and you're the problem 4 championships later. And for me, I was thrilled to have the opportunity to show that, no, I'm bigger than this moment.
We have some monster breaking news.
The Washington Wizards have agreed to send Chris Paul to the Golden State Warriors.
We got new faces in, and I'll be straight up about it. Like, my goal this year is to help Chris Paul get his first championship. That's my goal. It's not to redeem anything about Draymond. My goal is that we can help Chris Paul get his first championship.
How weird does that sound coming out of your mouth that you just said, I want to help Chris Paul win a championship? He has even said himself that he was a sworn enemy of you guys for a long time. 1 to 10, what did you feel about that guy as far as all the
I
rights?
hated him. 11. But I think that's also a sign of respect. And I'll be honest, I wasn't the most thrilled initially. Like, man, we're thinking about bringing Chris Paul in. I didn't say no. I definitely didn't say no because, I know who Chris Paul is. I know what Chris Paul brings, but it was just like, whoa, all right, cool. All right, and then it takes a little adjusting like, wow, this is real. We've gotten together as a team. We've kicked it together, and the vibe feel great.
Did you have to talk to him on the phone, or did you have to talk to him in person?
Initially, we all kind of gave it a little time and space, like you know, touch base, like, yo, man, happy to, and then give it a little time and space, let it set in. I'm a student of the game of basketball, and Chris Paul is a master, and I'm looking forward to learning from him.
Draymond to Curry for 3. Boy, that's magic. Double.
Steph was texting me yesterday, and he sent me like an old shoe of mine that he has. And he's like, what year are these from? And I tell him the year, and he's like, wow. And I'm like, man, good times. And his text back is like, yep, we still right here. We ain't going nowhere.